We're back with another episode.
Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of the Face Off with Fleming and Fowler. It's our 100th episode.
Wake you up in your headphones today.
Oh, yeah.
We made it to 100. We made it to 100. I thought that I would have killed you by now, but we made it to 100. One thing about me is we made it to 100.
Y'all, I cannot believe we are at 100 episodes already.
Look at us.
HBO Max, Charlemagne the God, Black Effect Network, iHeartRadio, Showtime, Oprah, Tyler Perry, Hulu, Netflix. Come
Keke
on
Palmer's
now.
new network.
Look at Key TV. Listen, the consistency
Come on.
to get to 100 with full-time jobs.
FTJs.
Oh my God, that's not a thing, but yeah, I get what you're saying. We made it to 100, y'all. We're here. Thank you for joining us. It's gonna be a special episode.
Well, that's it. We just wanted to make it to 100. We're signing off.
And we're done forever. No, I'm kidding. How was your week this past week?
It was the slowest moving week of my life.
Why?
It just felt like it wouldn't end. And then on the Friday didn't feel like a Friday. It felt like a Thursday. Mm-hmm. I have nothing negative nor positive to say about the week. The week was a week.
Well, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Somewhat.
went to job. I went to job.
You went to job?
I went to job. It did the damn thing. I don't know. It's October's flying by. We're getting some cooler weather, which I can appreciate.
Yeah.
And yeah, I babysat this weekend. Y'all.
How was that?
All I want to say is thoughts and prayers to everyone with a full-time child.
So how many hours? Okay, sorry. What was the age of the child that you babysat?
I sat on a 4-year-old baby.
You sat on a 4-year-old baby. Okay.
From the hours of 2:30 to 10:30
PM.
And even she walked in the door and I was exhausted.
She hadn't even started yet.
I don't know how people do this.
Especially not with full-time jobs and single parents.
Truly.
Oh God.
Y'all are amazing people. I'm just like, and I just don't have the time.
Yeah, no.
Man, trying to reason with a 4-year-old is hard.
Yeah, for real.
And I'm just like, I bet I could wait you out. Like every time she would do something, I was like, you can go ahead and throw a fit because I can wait you out. I'm a grown up. I can't. I couldn't do it.
It's like this. Were you at your house or
I was at my house. Thank God.
Oh well, yeah, because you can put in a trap door somewhere and just let her just chill out.
Yeah. So.
Did you know this 4-year-old very well?
She's my cousin, so it wasn't bad.
Oh, that's good.
I almost gave her some melatonin. Now I know why my mom drugged me so many years.
Well,
I would have done it too.
Heck yeah.
I was like, why do you keep asking questions? Good thing she's cute. I don't know what y'all do if the kid's not cute.
You give him melatonin. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
You teach him a trick or something?
You probably, just give him melatonin. Give him some brandy or something.
So yeah, that's how I spent my weekend, babysitting.
Well.
How was your week?
My week was actually pretty cool. It was okay. I will say this. I just want to say this to Beyonce, Giselle Knowles, and Michelle Williams, as well as Kelly Rowland. I'm never taking advice from any of y'all. Let's be very clear. Okay. And the reason why I say that is because, you know that song, popular song, you might have heard of it, called All the Women's Independent, throw your hands up, baby. Yeah. Freak y'all, Destiny's Child, because that was a lie. I woke up this morning to cut my grass at 8 a.m.
Insanity. It couldn't be me.
Who wants to be independent? Soft life activated. Okay, like this is stupid. We should, first of all, nobody should ever take advice from Beyonce. Her daddy was a banker. Okay, she didn't have no struggles. Over here telling people, I just quit my job. You ain't never had no 9-to-5, Beyonce. And I love her, but I'm just saying, good night. It's just all the mamas who profit dollars. I don't want to profit nothing. I don't want to do this.
That song was made in what, the 90s, 2000s?
Okay, not the 90s. It was definitely the 2000s.
The 2000s
Probably.
is the 90s to me.
Not.
The advice no longer applies.
No, it does not. I don't listen. Boosie be INDEP. No, soft life activated.
I
Boosie.
just think the feminist movement did what it needed to do, and now we're circling right back.
Yeah.
Be the man, make the money, let me stay
Listen,
at home.
I will sit down and shut the hell up, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
I just
Sure will.
Surely pay for my nails to get done
That's it.
and make me not clock in and out.
Don't sit here. Oh, every woman should learn how to change a tire. That's gonna be my answer from now on. You know how to change a tire? No. You know how to take out the trash? No. You know how to do that? No.
Like, oh no, look at me. I need
sat
help.
here and put down, I literally ripped up carpet and put down laminate flooring in my house
disgusting.
in 2 rooms by myself.
Yuck.
supposed to know how to do this stuff.
That's for boys.
That's for boys, y'all, not for women. Okay, boys have a penis. Girls have a vagina.
Throw your
What was the little kid's name from Kindergarten Cop?
Oh, I have no idea.
But anyway, he was a prophet. He knew exactly what he was talking about. But anyway, other than that, long story short, my week was actually okay. Other than that, but
have you seen that lady on TikTok that's like, I'm here to help you get a husband, young, fit, single girls without children? Have you seen that?
No.
Super controversial.
Is she married herself?
She is married herself,
Okay.
but her whole platform is basically like tailored to not young, but like
Semi-young.
semi young. I would say like maybe like Fucking love that. I will never get this out. This episode's gonna take forever. To women who she says are fit, meaning like you don't have to be skinny, but you work out, you have yourself on some kind of schedule, you're healthy, you have no kids, you're a professional woman, and you're looking for like a quote high quality man, high value man. And just how she's basically saying you need to have these wife like aspirations, goals. You need to be working and moving in this world as a wife to attract the husband that you want. And all these people are like, I'm not gonna get fit, blah blah blah. And she's like, I'm just telling you, if you want to attract the person that you want, you're he's gonna have to see that when he meets you. And I was like, you're right. I'm just gonna have to act like I'm poor and that I want to be a wife.
I'm a damsel in distress. I mean,
hell.
do you not listen? I think what's this little light for this little tire thingy? What does that mean?
My check engine light is on. Thank you for reminding me. I need to do something about that.
Did it just come on?
I mean, define just.
Within the past week.
I've always heard if it's not blinking, you're okay.
The engine light can blink?
I heard when it blinks is when you're fucked.
I thought it was just when it stays on. You need to go get it checked.
I heard like when it's on, like maybe like you definitely.
Are you sure your gas cap isn't closed? Because that'll cause your engine light to come on. See, I'm not even supposed to know this stuff.
I know. She knows way
My
too
daddy
much.
taught me that, but I'm not supposed to know this
Saying
stuff.
don't have a dad, need a husband.
I cannot.
I don't know.
Check your.
I just knew. I heard if it starts blinking, immediately turn the car off.
Really?
Like pull over, get out of the car. But if it just goes on, it's like, hey, you should probably check this
just
out.
another light.
Like it's like a soft.
I get a prize.
Check engine light is a gentle reminder.
Like, hey, just want to let you know.
Hey, girl, it's been a minute. I'm gonna need a sentimental woman to pump me up. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what needs a minute, or we need to hurry up and get a minute too. Horrible segue. Anyway, what were you telling me about Adderall? I'm gonna go ahead and get into the show.
Favorite subject. Okay, glad you guys have all tuned in for my pharmaceutical opinions. As you know, we were in a pandemic for the last 2 years globally. Also, we were in quarantine. A lot of supply issues. Yep. We were out of hand sanitizer. We were out of ketchup packets.
That's true. Chicken.
We were out of chicken. It was a rough time for everyone. Furniture. Lysol. Furniture, don't even think about it.
Yeah.
We've gotten kind of back on the horse. We're not there yet. Newsflash, we're still short on things. One, butter. There's a butter shortage. I don't know if you know this, but the holidays are right around the corner. Don't know what we're going to do with that.
Okay, does that include like vegan butter? Because I use vegan butter.
Why the fuck would it include vegan butter?
I don't know.
I said there's a butter shortage. She goes, does it include the most disgusting butter with no actual animal byproducts?
Vegan butter is really good. Smart balance. I'm telling, it's really good.
I refuse to believe that. You'll be safe, I think, for the holidays with your vegan butter. Jesus Lord. And newsflash, Adderall is in short supply, and it has been for the last couple of months. They cannot keep up.
So for those that don't know what Adderall is, what is Adderall?
Adderall is Lord's candy.
It's the Lord's candy?
Adderall. We should all have Adderall, I think, says me.
What does Adderall do?
Adderall is meth salts. I think it is meth salts.
So when do you use it?
Adderall is a drug for attention deficit hyperactivity disorder and narcolepsy.
So is that what you take?
I do not take Adderall. I take Vyvanse, which is a
lower dosage or lower.
It's just like a different
type.
Like what is it called?
Like drug name? Pharmaceutical name?
What do you call like
a different class?
Water. Like you can have these complex molecules and it makes water, but if you flip them and dip them, it's a compound. It's a different compound. Woo!
Okay.
We're gonna have a fun night tonight.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's just different. Same but different.
Okay.
My Vyvanse is extended release. Adderall usually is not. It's just a different.
Yeah.
Cakes, different flavors.
Yeah.
That's what they are. Please
Cool
don't
beans.
come for my Vyvanse. I hope there's not a shortage of that.
Hopefully not. I will.
Adderall made me aggressive and like snappy.
Really?
Yeah, I just get angry.
Are you sure you're not taking that now? I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
She's mean. Anyway, they said the article that I read. They said that they're in short supply not only because there's still supply chain issues in terms of production, but there's been this huge increase in popularity in prescriptions because there's all these online resources now to where you can just like tell a doc an appointment and get an Adderall prescription.
Well, let me ask you this question. Do you think TikTok has a lot to do with that? Because everybody on TikTok is like a self-proclaimed psychiatrist, psychologist. And did you know that if you are an empath, that means that you had some kind of childhood trauma? And I'm like, where are y'all getting this from?
Everyone
y'all
knows I'm an
say
empath because I'm a Pisces rising. It has nothing to do with the trauma that I had in my life.
Lord Jesus, I cannot. But yeah, I think everybody's self-diagnosing. Everybody's just like, I'm divergent. Or what is it? Neurodivergent.
Or I think everyone's finally at home in this low stim environment and they're like, oh, it's really hard to get shit done when I have so many other things I want to do because I'm at home.
Yeah. Well, because they want to live life and they're tired of working that raggedy ass
and I'm
9 to
like, you
5.
probably need like a little, I mean, it's very hard to be productive in a space that like screams comfort.
Yeah.
Your house
true.
was made for comfort. So working at home is weird. You're used to being in an office where like the energy can be higher. There's people around, everyone's working, someone's watching you work. So I wouldn't be surprised.
And
Also,
you're forced to have interactions with people versus, you know, like you said, being in your house in a place of peace.
And I think a lot of people had kind of, I think TikTok brought a lot of things to light for good or for bad, for better, for worse.
Yeah.
Like, oh, if you have this, this, and this, I had that too, and I didn't know it was ADHD. You might have ADHD, right? So it got people thinking. Also, a lot of people don't know how to go about getting Adderall, I'm trying to think of the stimulants. Thank you.
Gotcha.
A lot of people don't know how to go about getting stimulants because they are
Class 1 drugs.
whatever drugs they are. They're controlled substances.
Right.
But TikTok has done a lot of the not even just TikTok, but with the pandemic, there's a lot of teledoc and psychiatrists and things like that. So it's super accessible now.
Yeah.
You just call in or type in or get an appointment and then you're talking to a doctor who can prescribe it for you.
And you say these keywords. Oh, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling that. And they're like, you know what? ADHD. You got it.
Yeah. And it helps a lot of people. A lot of people use it recreationally, which I will never endorse.
I just think we're just as a society, especially the United States, I just think we're just over medicated for everything. You got to take a medication for A issue, and then you got to take a medication for B issue to help with the side effects from medication A, and then you got to take C drugs to take for A and B, and it's just this continued polypharmacy that keeps happening.
100%. I have to take anxiety medication because my Vyvanse makes me anxious, but I can't not take my Vyvanse because then I'm depressed when I can't get things done,
and that makes you concentrate.
Exactly. And then if I'm depressed, I get more anxious. That's why I have to take the antidepressant meds. And then I take the melatonin at night to sleep because the Vyvanse will keep me up.
Can you just drink a tea?
Nope.
To cure it? No? Teas don't work?
I need the drugs.
I think you just want the drugs.
I want the drugs. It's a quick fix. I mean, I could go down this holistic rabbit hole and surely it would work. But who has the time and who has the money?
I was going to say, you would have to have like no job to be able to, your body coming off of those meds and detoxing and all that kind of stuff.
And also it is the kind of jobs we work, the way the school system is set up, like you have to be able to sit there and do what you need to do. It's not realistic. I'm sure if I didn't have to sit down for 8+ hours a day and do something, I wouldn't need it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Absolutely.
But
so what else was you said something about crabs were a shortage too?
Oh,
like
like 1 billion Alaskan snow crabs.
Okay, who came up with this number? How do we know if they're not? Okay, sorry. Go ahead and say
the
what you're
snow crab people.
Okay.
Did you ever watch that show, the snow crab show on Discovery? Was it on Discovery?
Was it that one that they were?
They were like king crab fishers or something.
Yeah. I did see that one. Yeah.
Which was like
because then one of the men died. He went overboard.
He went overboard because it's like the most dangerous job in the freaking world. Anyway, there is a whole Alaskan snow crab season. It's like where the fishers go out because I guess the thing is. It's a season, right? So all these fishermen go out for a couple of months.
Alligator hunting.
Yeah, they make all their money and then they're, back home.
Yeah.
So they had to cancel the entire season this year. They said 1 billion crabs are missing. Missing.
If they're missing, how do you know it's 1 billion?
And like 90% of the population is gone. They don't know what happened. They don't know if the weather killed them off, if there's a predator that killed them off, what happened. But that's a lot of crabs to go missing.
Well, you know what? It's kind of coincidental that Halle Bailey is gonna be the Little Mermaid.
I think she saved the crabs.
I think she did,
This
because Sebastian
Alaskan
is like,
crabs are
hey,
black.
yeah. Sebastian is like, you know what? We're no longer gonna be slaves to the man,
We're turning this around.
and they ran. Yep, I think so.
Did you see how
Absolutely.
many girls are going to be Ariel for Halloween?
I think it's amazing. I absolutely think it's amazing.
love
What are you gonna be
it.
for Halloween this year?
Hopefully skinny. I don't know. Over medicated.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Why?
I
What are you going
cannot.
to be? You don't go out for Halloween?
No, I don't. Last year I wore a horrible outfit, Chucky.
That was scary.
Yeah, the wig didn't fit because my head's too big, and because I have locks too. But I don't know what I'm gonna be. Whatever fits.
Whatever fits.
Yeah.
If the boot fits.
I'm definitely not gonna be Ariel.
No.
I'm not wearing a
I
two-piece.
need to find my Little Mermaid costume.
Oh, you have
I
one?
have a picture of one
Oh, when you were a kid.
when I was little. And I haven't told you that story. The mesh was
Yeah.
white, so I looked sick.
Yeah,
I need to find that for you.
you told us last
Halloween.
Yeah, and my Hallelujah night, which is traumatizing. But anyway, neither here nor there. Well, that sucks. So no crabs, no butter, no Adderall.
Do you like crab legs?
No, I don't eat seafood. I don't like seafood at all.
None.
None. The only
Have you
seafood that
tried a lot?
Yes, I've tried everything. I've tried crabs. I've tried lobster. I've tried imitation crab meat. I've tried
Okay.
shrimp.
But those are shellfish. Do you like fish?
No, I've tried tilapia. I've tried
Grouper's
grouper.
good. Yeah. Mhm.
I've tried
Trout.
I've tried. I've had salmon before. I say
Salmon.
it's salmon. I'm from Florida. It's salmon.
Is that what people in Florida say?
I mean, just me. I'm
Y'all
from
are
Florida.
wildin',
I say
okay.
the L in salmon. It's an L there. Salmon. Anyway, I've tried pretty much everything. Mussels.
Ugh, not a
all
mussel
that kind
roll.
of stuff. But I like tuna fish. Like a tuna fish sandwich when I
Ooh,
was
we love a tuna
before I was
sandwich.
vegetarian. I would eat a tuna fish and egg sandwich. Absolutely. But that was as far as seafood as I got, which is tuna in a can. It's not real. But yeah,
I love seafood, but I don't
that's
like
too much
crab
work.
legs.
There's too much work.
Yeah,
to be,
I don't do
you're just drinking
crawfish.
butter.
I don't do crab legs. I
Yeah,
don't.
no.
I mean, you would think I love lobster. Not a big lobster girl.
I don't like the smell of fish either. Like I don't like the smell of seafood. So like when I was a kid, my family used to have like fish fries and stuff like that, and I hated it. And then now as an adult, like my mom knows when she comes to my house or any of my family members, if you come to my house, you are not allowed to, number one, bring fish into my house. Number two, you're not allowed to cook fish in my house.
I will not cook fish in my house, but good fish doesn't smell fishy.
Really?
Like really good fresh fish.
Well, I mean, I let my mom cook salmon every now and then.
Yeah. Like
That'd be nice.
I think all the fish that we get at the grocery stores that we can cook is not.
What is it like?
Great.
Pool raised or whatever. Farm raised.
It's pool raised.
Pretty much. I mean, they have them in like
Swimming
little
around.
ponds. Yeah, they have them in like little things. They're not wild.
Yeah,
wild
but
catching.
if you have if you go to, I mean, you're from Florida, but
Yeah,
I
I know,
guess you weren't
people-
eating fish out there. But when you're by the water and it's good fresh fish and you have
Yeah.
someone's, it's delicious. It doesn't taste fishy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Florida has a lot of rules and regulations with regard to like wildlife and stuff. And because even like blue crab season, like we have blue crab season, and when they literally will come out of the ocean and the beach, and they'll be all on like South Beach and Fort Lauderdale Beach and Hollywood Beach. But the thing is, if you kill any of them, your ass will go to jail.
Damn.
Yeah. You cannot, like, if they just walking past you, you pick up a blue crab in South Florida if you want to. Fine and jail.
You heard it here
They'll take
first.
your ass to jail. They don't play about wildlife in Florida. They just don't. But yeah. But yeah, no, I don't eat seafood. I don't like seafood. Megan Thee Stallion was on SNL last night.
The way that
you
I
watch it?
love this woman. I watched the clips. I need to watch the full thing.
I love to see her flourishing. Like, I just love to watch her
Is she
career.
not just the most relatable celebrity
Yeah.
you've ever seen in your
I
life?
love it.
I'm like,
I absolutely
I
love
could have
it.
gone to high school with her. I could see her at a bar. Like, I
I could
love
not
her
have
so
gone.
much.
I could not have been in the same class with her. She would have got me in trouble, or we would have got each other in trouble. Laughing?
100%.
Yeah, no,
She's hilarious.
She laughs too loud. Like I'll be saying something. They be Monica and Megan split up. Oh dang it! You got me in trouble.
I know. She's great. I'm
yeah.
so happy. She did such a good job.
Yeah, it was. Really
She gets
funny.
everything.
It was really funny. Misha Green. We gotta talk about her. Misha
No.
Green. Do y'all know who Misha Green is? If you don't, you should. Misha Green is the amazing genius of a woman who was the creator, director, all right phenomenon.
The number one show on this podcast.
That's very true because we are Lovecraft Country stans.
We are.
And she just did something on Twitter the other day that was mind blowing. Oh my God. She legit released like the second season concept of where the second season was gonna go. and where it is in her head and like in her writing. So I don't know if she's gonna get a second season because she.
Do you think she did that because they're not going to do a second season?
I think so, and the fans need something.
And we needed
I don't
something.
think. Why would you release? So she basically released like a concept. She like a little snippet of a manifesto, right, of where the actual show is gonna go, and she put in there for those who haven't seen. You need to go back and watch it.
Come on, go watch it.
It's like they're utilizing magic and Dee, who was the young girl, Hippolyta and George's daughter.
I need to name something.
That now she's an adult, and then Atticus and Letty's unborn child is now like a teenager.
So good.
And I'm just like, Misha, why would you do that without like, come on?
I bet you she did it because she knows they're not going to make a second season.
Because as you know, she was on.
Or if they do, they're going to totally rehaul it.
Yeah, she was on HBO, and then HBO canceled it because she got an overall deal with Netflix allegedly, and then they got pissed about that. But then they had all these Emmy nominations and stuff like that for the show. Unfortunately, Michael K. Williams passed away from a drug overdose allegedly, and so yeah. But that was such a great show. Like,
I wish more people would do. I would have loved to know what they were going to do with the second season. The season of Star that we ended up on.
Yeah. Well, even like shows that they canceled that never got a finale. Like, I would have loved to see the ending, the true ending of Girlfriends. Like Living Single, even though Living Single finished, and they got a finale. I really wish that it was still on. But anyway, even like Different World got a finale. Yeah. Cosby got a finale. Insecure got a finale, which was one of the greatest finales ever.
I talk about Insecure an insane amount.
It's an amazing show.
That show. I was telling someone the other day, you remember the episode where she sees Lawrence for the first time at Coachella and stop and go or whatever it is. Damn.
Because you know why I think Insecure is such a great show is because I think that's a show that combines millennials and Gen Z together as one versus it just being, remember when this show came out? Where were you? And like A Different World first premiered and blah, blah, blah. It was literally a show that brought together
it was millennial age people living in this like Gen Z society.
Exactly.
Yeah. God, she's good.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all have seen it. There's a video going around. She's at, I think it's Usher's residency in Vegas, and Usher is singing to her. My God. It was Usher's beautiful. Amazing. It was beautiful. She looks like a teenager who got called on stage.
Well, everybody's been a fan over Usher because Usher was the it guy.
I know. God, can you imagine?
Usher because I was there. Oh no.
No, can you imagine him like singing like this, like I Am to You, but him?
I'd be like, meh.
I don't know, man. You know how people are hotter when they're performing?
Yes.
Like Jay-Z, yuck. But when I saw Jay-Z at ACL, I was like, maybe I shouldn't yuck my own yums, you know?
Now, if it was Tank, yes.
I'm just saying.
I'd be all over Tank.
I think if I was at an Usher concert, the energy, I would just be like, huh.
Yeah.
I'm getting hot talking about it.
Ew, maybe you should cool off. Anyway, what were you telling me about something about a lawsuit about a webcam or something like that?
I need everyone who works from home to listen up. This man sued his Florida company because
Why does it always have to be in Florida?
It's always Florida. He got fired. Did he get fired or did he just get in trouble?
He got it.
We're gonna go with fired.
Allegedly,
he got fired for refusing to keep his webcam on while he was working remotely from home. This man was awarded $70,000 after he sued them.
He must have got some kind of like infraction or like a write-up, or maybe he did get terminated because that's crazy.
I know, but I don't know anything about working. Do you have to keep your camera on?
No. I just always pretend it's not working.
Do they?
Well, we really have to turn ours on, but like last year, I think we did like a Secret Santa, whatever, for Christmas, and they were like, "Oh, go ahead and turn your webcams on." And I was like, "No."
That's kind of a violation of privacy.
First of all, you don't want to see me when my camera's not on.
You don't want to see her.
I don't have no bra on. I got my silk scarf on. I look a hot mess in my house. I probably ain't got no drawers. No, I got drawers on. I ain't got no pants on. Probably got on a spaghetti strap with my boobs just everywhere. So no, I'm not turning my camera on.
A wife pleaser. That's what they're calling wife beaters now.
A wife beater.
A wife.
I don't wear wife beaters anymore. I just wear like spaghetti strap.
So you were just at home wearing a whole lot of Hanes, is what I'm hearing.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay. And Victoria's Secret.
Let me see. Yeah. I'll fact check myself.
But yeah, I don't turn my camera on for any reason. No, you don't need to see me. I wouldn't even know what my coworkers look like in real life, like legit. All I see is just that little Microsoft Teams little picture. That's it. And I don't want to see them.
Yeah. Well, this is even more interesting is that I guess the man is located in the Netherlands, but the company he works for is in Florida. And in the Netherlands, you cannot fire someone for refusing to keep
That's a
or to
law?
not put their camera on while they're working
Wow.
remotely. Because I'm assuming people, maybe we're just slow to the work remote. I feel like Europe's always ahead of us.
Oh, definitely.
But my question is now, because there's an increasing number of people working transcontinentally, I guess. Like there's a lot of people who work here but are stationed in Europe or vice versa. So what laws do you abide
ooh.
by?
I would think if the company is in the United States or wherever that company is located, then you would probably have to abide by that nation's rules.
But he didn't, and he won.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Maybe that was the first case that ever happened.
Maybe we should go to the Netherlands.
Maybe.
Doesn't sound too bad.
Well, I mean, the thing is, what's the purpose of, like, I get it. A lot of companies are trying to figure out, like, well, are you really at home or are you on the beach? It doesn't matter. If my work is done, who
I
cares?
agree. Why can't I sit out in a cafe somewhere and
Exactly.
do my work? Why can't I sit on a beach somewhere and do my work?
Why can't I be laying in the bed doing my work? If my work is done,
If
it
the
shouldn't
mouse
matter where
is
I'm
moving, shouldn't fucking matter.
at. I mean, people coming up with like little mouse jigglers and all that. No, if my work is done, it shouldn't matter where I am. And then people talking about, oh, let's go back into the office. Some people have moved to a whole new state. I'm not coming back, sir, madam. I'm in another state. What are you talking
I'm
about?
remote.
Remote means I don't want to see you. What part of remote don't you understand?
Yeah, I thought that was interesting. I
Wow.
don't know if I'd love to work remote.
I thought it was going to be much better than what it is now. Because here's the thing. TikTok and Instagram lied to all of us. All of these jobs that people have where they're like, oh, I just log in and then go right back to sleep. You're a liar. You work for a call center and you're just waiting on a phone call and that's it. But for those working like remote jobs where you have to have team meetings, you actually have a quota that you have to meet, you're not taking naps. Yeah. Ain't no way you take naps. Liars.
I feel like I do less at my job probably.
You would not survive working from home.
I wouldn't do it. I couldn't.
No, you wouldn't survive.
No.
If you and a friend had the same, like if you and I had the same job or worked at the same company and we would every now and then go to each other's house, I think you could survive. But being at home by yourself, no.
I don't think I could do it either.
Definitely
I'd be
not.
doing a million other things.
Yeah, you would. Well, I'll tell you who might be doing a million other things. Segue. This teacher,
Wow.
y'all, I need everybody to pray for every teacher in the United States.
All the teachers left, all 6 of y'all.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Y'all are going through some hard times. So
Are you singing Paramore?
No.
Oh.
I was just singing that. An East Chicago teacher was arrested for having a kill list with names of not only staff members, which I think is
That's pretty appropriate.
It's pretty appropriate. Like you just hate your coworkers, but
Yeah.
this list also included students that she wanted to kill, and I was like,
I would
wow.
love to know how that list got discovered.
I don't know either.
I would love to know this teacher's name and personality. And I would also love to know how many of you also have lists like this, but they live in your head, so you can never be convicted.
It was she's in the 5th grade.
Oh, I
Jesus
thought she was
Lord.
like a high school teacher.
No, this is a 5th grade teacher.
no.
A 5th grade student apparently told her counselor that her teacher, Angelica Torres, had made comments about killing herself, students, and the staff at the school.
Okay,
And
no,
so
she's not
Yeah.
right in the head.
But the
Okay.
fact that you would make a list of students, like, Jesus.
5th graders.
5th graders are supposed to be First of all, I will tell you this. If that were any of my teachers, I wouldn't be surprised if my name was on it. Just saying, I was a terror in school, and I admit
Watch
it.
the kids going around. They're like, "Oh, your name wasn't on the list.
You're not cool."
You're not
but
cool.
yeah,
We
I
pissed
just
her
think
off.
it's horrible that teachers would. Again, I'm not a teacher, so I don't know what it is to be a teacher. I'm a clinical instructor, and I know what that feels like. But I only deal with one student at a time who's a grown adult. But I definitely believe that I would be on a teacher's kill list. Absolutely.
Oh, I was annoying as shit. I thought I knew everything.
I used to get referrals all the time, get sent to the office all the
would
time.
always get
I was always bored in class because I used to finish my
conduct
work
referrals.
fast.
That's what they're called.
Yeah, I was always bored in class. I always finished my work fast, and I was just like, this shit is not challenging. And then I got to PT school, and it kicked my ass. Anyway, neither here nor there. But
Tale
yeah,
as old as time.
yeah. Speaking of that, I did see this. I saw this TikTok earlier where this girl was like studying on her laptop, and then it was like a song that was in the background or whatever. And so she was saying, she was like, "Oh yeah, me studying, taking all these hours and weeks studying for this exam." And literally, she was showing her grades, and she got like a 32, a 34, a 45, and I was like, That was me in PT, like first semester PT
Dude,
school.
that was me in undergrad. I would have the most
Really?
defeated attitude. I would study and study, and as soon as I took it, I'd be like, oh, well, it's over. Can't do anything about it. What's done is done. You just got to keep moving forward.
For real. Oh my God, I remember gross anatomy. Dr. Turan, you know who you are. Anyway, I remember I took my first gross anatomy exam and I got the score back and I had studied for weeks and hours. I was staying at FSU like library till like 3 and 4 in the morning for like 2 straight weeks. Y'all know what I got on that test? A 32. I was like, oh Lord, physical therapy ain't gonna never happen. Jesus, I'm gonna flunk out of this program. And then the next test, I got a 40. I think I got a 46. And then everybody was just like, oh, if you just progress, no matter what grade you get, he gonna pass you. That wasn't true.
And that was a lie.
And I failed gross anatomy. But I took it again and I passed it. So
I just remember sitting in this group, like my little study group that I had in grad school, and this girl was like, oh, okay, if I get a 50 on this test, I'll still get an A in the class. If I get a da-da-da, if I get a da-da-da, I could get a 13 and still pass the class. And I'd be like, I have to get a 90 just to pass this class. So y'all need to shut the hell up.
I hate school.
I know. I loved school until it got hard.
I've never liked school. Despite the fact that I have 4 degrees, I've never liked school. I like the money that I thought I was going to be making after going to
what's funny? I think I only liked school because we would be doing an assignment and I would be like, oh, that piece of information is interesting.
Yeah.
And like 6 Google tabs later, I was looking up some whole other shit.
So you had Google tabs. We didn't have that.
Well, see, if you had Google tabs, you'd have liked school.
Maybe. Yeah.
And whenever I finished my work, I got to read. So I would just finish really quick and then go read.
Fucking nerd. Anyway.
Learned.
I'll tell you who is a duck out in these streets.
You know you don't have to segue everything.
I know. I was trying to. Because it helps me with my thoughts of what I'm about to say. We got to talk about it. Piece of shit Ron DeSantis, who is unfortunately
your favorite.
No, definitely not. Well, he's about to be somebody's favorite. I hope they file a lawsuit against him. But Ron DeSantis, a Texas sheriff, basically said that he alleged that Ron DeSantis has tricked migrants into flying to Martha's Vineyard.
Everyone's in cahoots.
They should now be able to basically stay in the United States under the U visa, which is for victims of a crime. So I hope they prosecute him to the fullest extent of the law for doing that, because that was just horrible. Like,
you can't just manipulate these people and then be like, someone else's problem. No,
definitely not. Definitely not. What were you talking about? This trans man who reversed or something like that?
There is this London influencer singer named, I want to say Ollie London, who I don't think you would know at all, but he's gotten like 32 plastic surgeries. It's like an internet personality, and he's most famous, I think, on our side of the pond for do you know anyone from BTS?
No, I just know who BTS is.
You know who BTS is? Okay, well, they all kind of
because our one patient was like a TikTok while she was in the hospital to try to get them to say something to her while she was on ECMO. Anyway.
And they didn't?
No. I mean, but we made it on the Korean news station. Like the video of us walking, of Quinta and I walking her actually made it on Korean.
Was she Korean?
No. Huh. She's Hispanic. I think she's either Hispanic.
She speaks Spanish?
She's either Hispanic or Southeast
country?
Asian. Either one.
Wait, what? Who is it? Oh.
I think she's either Southeast Asian or she's Hispanic.
Odds in this town, she's Hispanic.
I don't know. She probably is. Yeah, I don't know. So she's a woman of color.
Yeah.
She's a woman of color. But yeah, they TikTok and it made it over to the Korean news station, and they played the clip where Queen and I were actually walking her, and then the nurses were doing their dance and stuff like that. So,
Dope. Yeah. Okay, well this Ollie London wanted to look like one of the guys from BTS. So he's had all these surgeries. He's this white guy, right? And so earlier in the year, he had apologized to the Asian community.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I've done all these surgeries to look like a part of a community that I don't belong to, but I still identify as Korean.
Okay.
Take that as you will.
Right.
He has now come out because he was in the process of transitioning male to female, and he was like, full stop, I'm stopping the transition. I no longer want to become a female, because I think he was about to go over to Asia and have like the full reconstructive surgery. So a lot of people are just, I feel like people are upset on both sides of it. Like, oh, you just wanted to be a part of this community and you wanted to reap the benefits of being in this community. And some people are like, see, this is what we're talking about. This is why no one should transition, because you can all, I don't know. Again, as a non-trans person, I'm just like, you don't really hear a lot about people detransitioning in media as much as making full transition. So I thought it was interesting.
Yeah, I think that's definitely, I think the louder argument will probably be, especially for children, like, see, this is why the children shouldn't transition and shouldn't get, surgery and da da da, which I do personally agree that children I feel like people under the age of 21 should not be allowed to have the surgery until they have like extensive counseling, just because you're still going through puberty and all that kind of stuff. You're not fully developed. And I just feel like at 21, do whatever you want to do. Just like if you have the legal age of drinking, cigarettes, all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like that's a obviously a life altering thing. But I'm not against people transitioning. I'm not against them having surgery, just the age limit. There should be an age limit, I feel like.
What a crazy, and like, again, I don't know very much about this person or their story, but what a crazy thing to think, like, you feel so comfortable in the skin and you want to change all these things physically about you to be the most accurate representation of yourself, and you finally are about to do it and you're like, actually, no. That has to be such a mind fuck.
Yeah. I think it's because, making a decision to live out loud that way and then turn around and say, like, just like you said, like, no, it's like, I'm just kidding.
It's not, either way, it's not easy.
Yeah, no. Definitely not. Because, it's basically like you're finding yourself all over again.
Right.
Yeah, but I think in social media world, now you can't go back again.
Oh, yeah. Because there's no forgiveness on social media. Yeah, no,
definitely not. His own personal life, he can definitely do what he wants to do. Or she can do what she wants to do. I don't want to misgender. They do. But yeah, social media is not forgiving with that. You said you were a woman, so you stay there forever.
But also, like, everyone's figuring out their shit. Some people are just doing it in front of a million people.
Mm-hmm. And getting paid to do it.
And that's also, can you imagine saying something so divisive, which shouldn't be, but it is. But like, I want to transition. I am a transgender, whoever. Mm-hmm. And then this whole community rallying behind you, this whole community not rallying behind you, and then being like, oh shit, I can't go back now.
Yeah.
Like, I've told all, that has to suck
but
too.
I think also too, I think the bigger conversation is not the detransitioning. It's the fact that you're cosplaying like a whole race of people.
Yeah.
And it's not you identifying as them. You're cosplaying them. Mm-hmm. And I still identify as, okay, I can identify as white all I want to, but if I get stopped by a police officer, I don't have white privilege. So that's not going to work, buddy.
Which is so crazy because I've never...
And I think it's culturally disrespectful.
I don't think I've ever truly like used or heard the term like trans... What did he say? He was identified transracially.
That's not a thing. It's not a thing.
No.
At least not in my world. It's not a thing.
It's crazy.
You can't
I just saw it as for cultural appropriation. It's just cultural appropriation.
And that's all it is. And you're cosplaying a group of people and you have no attachment to that. I don't care how much surgery you do. You're gonna... Lord Jesus, there's so much history behind people of color and what they've had to endure. And especially for Asians in this country. We already know about blacks. We are black, obviously, and live through it every single day. But for this particular community that he's cosplaying, you get to take off the costume is the problem.
Yeah.
You literally get to go home and take off it's just like people who talk shit about black women's hair and say box braids are ghetto, they're not professional. And then you go and put them in your hair and then say, you get on TikTok and say, oh, well, I have an interview today, so I'm going to take my braids down. Well, see, we don't have that luxury. We don't have the luxury to take any of this off. This is who we are. The same goes for the Asian population. They can't take away how they look, how they present to the world. You do as a white person, and you're just cosplaying these people and just like, well, I just love their culture. Well, you can have an affinity for their culture without trying to turn yourself into it. It's the same thing as like blackface.
Speaking of blackface, no one's doing blackface.
Oh,
but
okay.
There's been a lot of like basically, like The Cut and People, just like all these little, now they're only on the internet, but
yeah,
celebrity article, magazine, all that shit. So they'll have these like article. It was like the Hailey Bieber nails was the big thing. She was doing those glazed nails. And like the other day she had on dark lip liner and a lighter lipstick. And they're like, Hailey Bieber is bringing back these like, or like, the lips that we've seen all the time on people of color, it's like nothing new. So everyone's giving all this shit to her like, oh, this is nothing. And Latinas have been doing this forever. And black girls, you call this ghetto on black girls and da-da-da-da. And I'm like, she didn't say she was doing anything crazy.
Yeah.
Her makeup artist probably did it. But whatever these publications are saying all this shit and it's causing all this discourse. And I'm like, this,
It's marketing.
it has to be.
Because it's all to bring traffic back to look at the article of who wrote this. So it's literally just to
I know.
get people talking.
I just can't
it's great
imagine
marketing.
like being like, oh, look me, cute little outfit today. And they're like, oh, nope.
We invented this.
Exactly.
No, you
God.
didn't. Boxer braids. I will still never get over boxer braids.
Boxer braids.
I just think that's first of all, it's the dumbest name for braids. Let's be very clear. They're cornrows, okay?
oh, boxer like, poof, poof.
Well, that's what they call Kim Kardashian's cornrows. They call them boxer braids. Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I'm like, what? It's anyway, neither here nor
They
there.
didn't call them little bow wow braids.
They're not little bow wows. They're cornrows.
They're little bow wows.
Listen, Queen Latifah from Set It Off. Listen,
That's true.
iconic cornrows. When you think about cornrows,
Corn
Cleo.
rows. Rolls.
Corn
rows. Because they're like rows of corn.
Yeah.
That's how I've always said it.
Yes. It sounds like I'm saying rolls because.
No, I'm making sure.
Oh, okay.
Remember our locks
'cause I say it so fast.
conversation? I'm trying to keep.
Well, you know, there's
kosher over
there's a lot of people in the lock community who they call locks dreadlocks, and there's a whole history behind it. I'm not going into it for that because my locks are just I choose to call them locks. That's it.
Goldilocks.
No,
No. Okay.
but I'm getting ready to comb mine out. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go back to my narrative. I miss my real hair. Plus I miss my box braids by Ray.
Your
Ray
boxer
by Ray.
braids?
Yeah. My actual box braids, my single braids. Anyway, Alyssa and I went to a restaurant actually yesterday.
We did. We
or
had
on Saturday.
brunch.
We had brunch together. It was really amazing. First of all, if you ever need to know where to eat in the state of Texas, just ask this one because she already knows. So we went to this restaurant called Comfort Cafe here in San Antonio, and
Love
it
it.
was amazing. And Fowler took me there, and it's basically well, you tell them about it because I'm.
So Comfort Cafe is a nonprofit, donation-based restaurant. All the proceeds go to Serenity Farms, which is a recovery center for addiction to drugs and alcohol. They charge the people there nothing. It's a 6-month program. They don't charge you anything. And it's just all they care about is helping people recover, which is awesome. And so everyone working at this restaurant has gone through the program and is now, sober, in sober living, recovered. And the food there is amazing.
Y'all, the portion sizes.
Everything is delicious.
We are absolutely the fattest country in the world because
It's some Cheesecake Factory
these
portions.
huge plates. I ordered. What did I order? The strawberry stuffed French toast, and I wanted some potatoes and an omelet. Right? I'm thinking it's gonna be a little thing. The damn omelet took up the plate. The potatoes took up the plate. The French toast, it was probably like 12 slices. Like, no lie.
So good.
I had to take stuff home, which I rarely ever take stuff home because I'd be like, no, I'm gonna
I
finish
had
it.
lemon blueberry ricotta pancakes. They're delicious. A stack, fat stack.
It's for real. It was so good.
The food is always piping hot, delicious. The vibes are always immaculate. All the wait staff there, the hostess, everything. They're just like so kind. Everyone's happy. It's an eclectic group of people, which is always cool to see.
And the menu had no prices.
The menu has no price.
They
Everything's
don't charge you.
donation-based.
Everything is donation based. So based off whatever you want to give, that's what you do. And I'm just like, first of all, I wouldn't trust people to do that. But I just think it was an amazing concept because I'm like, this is what rehabilitation looks like. Like, that's what real rehabilitation looks like. Not just, do you promise to never do it again? All right, we're going to let you out. Oh, you made one mistake. Let's just put you right back in jail.
Well,
You know
and
what I mean?
everyone working there is volunteering their time because they went through the program and they know how important it is, and they just
Yeah.
want to help as well and kind of give back. So the whole thing's great. Not only are you giving to an amazing
Yeah, it
cause,
was amazing.
but the food is delicious.
It was amazing. I'm
The
definitely
music
going
is
there
also
again.
good. Vibes on point. If you're in San Antonio, go to Comfort Cafe. 2
Yes.
locations. Yes, that's all I have. God,
Absolutely.
that food is so good.
It was amazing.
And every
want to
time I go, I
back.
have a different waiter with this like fucking beautiful story, and I'm just like,
You didn't break it. It's okay. You did that on like one of our first episodes that we recorded. Like,
I just
video
get
episode.
excited and I talk with my hands.
Yeah, we do too. But
Anyway,
yeah, well, that was cool.
was
Anything you're
great.
watching?
Oh, okay. Sins of the Mother. Have you seen it on Netflix?
No.
Y'all,
Is it a series or a movie?
it's a series. It's a 3-part series. I had to stop watching Dahmer. That shit was creeping me out. I
I don't know why you watch that crap anyway.
Because usually I'm okay, but I don't know what that's.
I would only just watch the scenes with Neeston Nash and that's it.
I should probably need to do that.
Yeah.
Sins of the Mother is a docu-series about this it's about the whole family, but basically the mom is in kind of like an LDS church situation and just like starts saying crazy things, leaves the husband, no one knows what's going on, her and the kids disappear. And then she won't tell anybody where the kids are. And everyone's like, what the hell's going on? And she like starts dating this guy and they think they're supposed to be the new coming of this new church and all of this crazy, wacky, pataki stuff.
But nothing scary.
No, just true crime. Okay. So I've been watching that. Super good if you're into true crime. And then I watched The Watcher, which is a new series that just came out on Netflix with Bobby Cannavale. Is that his name? Give me 5 seconds. I'll tell you.
Doesn't sound familiar.
It's also Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, and she's so...
Every time somebody says her name, that's the only thing I relate
She is like, this is a serious role for her. Like, not funny very much at all.
And she still has the same voice?
Yeah.
I would just, anything
it's
she
just
says,
like a little toned down, but the same voice.
She would be an amazing, like, Audible book reader.
Oh, that would be a good one.
I would laugh at anything that she reads. Even if it's true crime, I would still laugh at it because of her voice.
This guy. You know this guy?
Oh, yes. He was in, he played a killer. Crap it. It was he's a really good actress, though.
Yeah, so
actor.
He's in it. Naomi Watts is in it. There's a bunch of people, but anyway, it's based on a true story. These people move into this house, beautiful big house. They start getting these creepy letters from someone called the Watcher. He's watching them. They have a bunch of like very strange neighbors. They're trying to figure out who this is, and in the meantime, like they paid a lot of money for this house, so they're trying to figure out what to do. I thought it was really good. I think it's gotten like mixed reviews so far, but I was in it.
That's cool.
In it to win it, baby.
Cool beans.
What about you? What are you watching?
The only thing that I watched this past week was Yvonne Orji's
Lover.
Oh my gosh, her stand-up on HBO, hilarious. First of all, she's a beautiful woman, and she has like these little skits and stuff in between her set. But it's hilarious. Like, so if it's on HBO Max, if y'all have not seen Yvonne Orji's, her first special was amazing. The first one, but I heard she actually went back to Nigeria, and like in like
where
little
I'm from?
clips and stuff. Yes, absolutely.
Need to go.
And we do need to go to Nigeria. But she, so she in her first special on HBO, she showed like her family and where she was from, took everybody back to Nigeria and stuff like that, the street markets and all that stuff.
Wow.
And then on this one, it's more so about her, like in her, level of maturity where she is in her life right now, which is very much similar, I feel like, to her character in
Molly.
Molly in Insecure. But she was funny. She was absolutely funny. And then I saw Joe Coy's new stand-up that he did, and that man is amazing.
Did anybody watch his movie? Wasn't there a movie that he just came out with?
I think so. I didn't see it yet, but I do want to.
Is it Easter Sunday?
Yes, Easter Sunday. Is it even out yet? I don't know that it's out yet, but
I just remember seeing the previews.
I know it comes out this month though, which I thought was weird because I'm like, why don't you do it?
I want to watch Black Adam.
Black Adam?
Yeah, then I think it's Marvel.
Oh, with The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, is it out yet? No.
I think maybe this week.
Oh, okay. Well, I know Black Panther, we're all anticipating.
Wakanda forever, baby.
You know what I do want to go see that I heard had great reviews on Broadway was, what is it called? No, The Piano Lesson with Samuel L. Jackson is in it.
Sold.
Danielle Brooks is in it.
Who's that?
She's Tasty from
yes.
from Orange is the New Black. And what you call it? John David Washington's in it as well too.
You should have started there. You know how I feel about a John David.
But the amazing thing is, it's directed by LaTanya Jackson, who is Samuel L. Jackson's wife.
Wow.
Yes, she's an amazing actress. First of all, my favorite role from her is she played in what was the movie called? Shoot. It was like Vivica Fox was in it, Jada Pinkett Smith, Anthony Anderson, LL Cool J. Oh crap! What was the movie called? Jesus Lord! It was a movie where people just didn't get it. But I know. Crap it. Hold on.
Well, just take
Loretta Devine was in it.
You're naming a lot of people.
Frick it! Tony Braxton was in it. Oh my god! I'm gonna find this. Hold on. Oh please. What was it called? Kingdom Come. That movie is freaking hilarious. If y'all have not seen Kingdom Come, please go. Whoopi Goldberg is in it.
What is wrong with Jada Pinkett Smith's face in this picture?
Let me see. Oh yeah, because she didn't have a little hat on. when it first came out, I was like, too many famous people in it. But you have to watch it like a second time.
It only has 27% on Rotten Tomatoes.
No. That movie, Kingdom Come, is one of the most hilarious movies ever.
What is wrong with LL Cool J's head?
That's his real shape of his head.
There's no way this is the real shape of his head.
Let me see. Yes, that's the real shape of his head. Him and Vivica Fox are married. Anthony Anderson and Jada Pinkett Smith are married. Whoopi Goldberg's husband just dies. Anthony Anderson and LL Cool J's characters, they're brothers.
Okay.
And then Royce is played by Eddie Winslow or Darius McCray, and it's hilarious, absolutely hilarious. But anyway, where was I going with that? I don't know.
No idea. Have I told you about the Sudan?
What was I talking about though? I was getting somewhere.
Oh, you said something about John David Washington, and there's a play,
Yeah, so
and that you like
the
LaTanya
play-
Jackson because
Right.
she's Samuel Jackson's wife,
And she was in, but she was not in Kingdom Come though. She was actually in.
Well, then what the fuck are you talking about?
Flight of Temptations. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back to listen. I don't know how we got on that, but LaTanya Jackson is amazing.
Right.
But she was in Fighting Temptations. LaTanya Jackson wasn't. She played that. But Kingdom Come was another movie that she did not play in.
Is this how it feels to
Anyway.
be on the other end of that?
Yes.
Wow.
5, 6, 7, 8.
That was a wild ride.
Okay. What else you were talking about?
I said, have I told you about how I have to move this to the Sudan yet?
No.
I did my astrocartography. Do you know what that is?
No.
Okay, they take your natal chart, like the time you're born, your birth time, and where you were,
Okay.
and all that shit. And they chart a bunch of points just based on planets and stuff. And there's based on like the coordinates, the way that the lines intersect on a map of the world. There's lines that are more advantageous for like areas where it's better for you to be closer to this line because it's luck, or maybe if you're closer to this line, you have a harder time doing these certain things. So it's like, let me find like the A1 sauce of lines for me. It was in the fucking Sudan.
Blackness. We gotta go.
I know, but like, what am I supposed to do in the Sudan?
there's a lot of stuff to do in the Sudan.
Like what?
Eat, party. Like
That's just so like some people's places are
isn't
like
Sudan, like the country that's in Africa that has like the tallest people in the world.
really?
I want to say Sudan. That's where like the Sudanese.
I've never heard that.
I think that's where like the average height is like 6 feet tall for everybody.
Tallest people in Africa.
I think it's Sudan.
The Tutsi, Rwanda, and Dinka. Where's the Dinka?
No, those are tribes.
I don't know. I'll have to do some more research.
Yeah,
on
but I
that.
think I want to say Sudanese people are they have they're the tallest. They're known for their height. I want to say that that's Sudan.
I'm gonna believe you. So maybe I should
Don't
go.
quote me on that, but I think it's that.
Oh yeah, the Dinka are people of South Sudan.
Yeah, see, told you.
Damn,
I know my people.
they are pretty tall. I'm looking at some pictures.
Yeah, they're listen, tall and lanky. Like I think the average height there is like 6 feet tall.
Damn, they all look like a famous basketball player that I can't remember the name of. So I'm not gonna say it.
Okay. Well, let's get into a couple of questions that people wanted to ask us.
Because as you may know, it's our 100th episode.
Absolutely, 100th episode.
Yay!
There we go. All right, so somebody wanted to know. Let's do a fun one first. Fuck, marry, kill. Chris Brown, Lenny Kravitz, Michael B. Jordan.
I'm gonna kill Lenny Kravitz. I'm gonna marry Michael B. Jordan, and I'll fuck Chris Brown. I say that with my chest,
Damn.
and
Wait, who
I'll
did you kill?
die on that hill. Lenny Kravitz, 100%.
How do you kill Lenny Kravitz?
What am I gonna do with Lenny Kravitz?
He's the father of Lisa Bonet's child.
Yeah, we'll keep Zoe.
That's probably some good love making right there. Jeez, I can't believe you would kill him.
But Chris Brown's been my number one since 6th grade.
I would.
But I wouldn't keep him. I already know that's bad.
No, I would absolutely marry Lenny Kravitz. I would fuck Chris Brown.
You're gonna kill Michael B. Jordan
Absolutely.
off that list.
Yeah.
You are a psychopath. There's
he's-
no way.
He's been with Lori Harvey. Nope, I'm kidding.
Oh my
I'm
God,
just
that was a
kidding.
PR relationship.
No,
We all know it.
she's a beautiful woman. But no, I'm just not into Michael B. Jordan like that. I mean, I think he's a handsome man, but
Yeah.
I'm just not like the craze that everybody else is.
Lenny Kravitz is all of 5'1".
Lenny Kravitz is a beautiful man.
Okay.
And I can guarantee it's almost like Prince. Like
No.
no, I'm just saying. I'm quite sure Prince put it down. Like there was a phenomenon
sure.
about him, and I'm
Yeah.
quite sure Lenny Kravitz plays the
Prince
guitar.
has that magical dick. Spiritual.
Guitar players are known to be good
That's true.
lovers.
Good fingers.
So I've heard. Good finger. I cannot. Somebody wanted to know, what is your opinion on
Bitches. I love the bitches. That's not on that.
That was not the question. The question was, what's your opinion on big age gaps in relationships?
They are what they are.
How big of an age gap?
I feel like it's not the age, it's the place in life that you are. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I definitely think it's the age. I just don't think a 20-year-old should be with a 50-year-old man because that 20-year-old hasn't lived yet. And why does a 50-year-old man want a 20-year-old? And I think you want them because they don't know life yet.
Broken people find broken people.
It's very true. But I mean, also,
and I'm not here to yuck somebody's yum.
Very true. As long as you are dating a grown adult and not a child, do what you do.
Yeah, let's not do any of the kiddie shit. But
what's the oldest man right now at your age that you will date?
50.
Really? You wouldn't go any higher than that?
Depends on the day
and
how much financial
money?
Situation.
I knew it was going to come down to money. I knew it.
There's some fit 50, 60-year-olds.
Yeah, but you said 50.
Proper fit. I said 50 because my mom listens to this podcast.
Oh, but your real answer is 60?
2.
You think she would have a problem with you dating a 60-year-old?
I think that the social discourse in my family would be fairly negative.
Really?
Yeah.
Even if he made you happy?
He would be older than my mom.
Okay.
I don't know.
It depends on how much money he has. I bet your family would be like, if you like it, I love it.
I think they would just be like, we get it. You don't have a dad. This is not the way to fix this issue.
I cannot.
Why? What's the oldest you would date?
Probably 52.
Huh.
Probably 52.
Okay.
You should have some stamina.
I'd
not saying that people over 52 don't have stamina. I'm just saying.
I fall asleep all the damn time.
Yeah.
I probably am 60. You know what I mean?
No, you go out every night. Every night you're going out.
I think that age, I don't know. Sometimes it depends. Cause like if you have if you're a 40 and a 60-year-old age gap is way different than like a 30 and a 20-year-old age gap.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But if it works, it works.
Hey, if you like it, I love it. I mean, somebody also asked, what do you all use to record both audio and video? Well, I mean,
I'll let the professional answer that. I don't know,
Darren. Right, Darren. We should bring Darren on camera, but we're not. I don't know if they're asking for software, but software. We just use a soundboard, a Rode soundboard, and then we use this is a Rode mic. This is a little newer mic from Amazon, and we have just your regular standard run of the mill camera, and then yeah.
It's our voices that make everything sound so great. We've got faces for radio and voices.
I have a face for video. Thank you very much.
We've got angelic voices that pull you in.
We do tweak the sound because
Who's tweaking?
I'm proficient in that.
You tweaking my voice?
Yeah.
Not my voice.
Not your voice, but I've tweaked the mics to make it sound this way.
Yes.
So because I've learned. I mean, I used to run a soundboard when I was back in the day. But anyway, so I know sound.
That is a lie.
I'm dead serious.
Prove it.
I mean, I don't have any pictures, but you can call my mom. It was for years.
Call your mom. Right?
I'm for real. I did the sound.
You don't have any pictures of you on the soundboard?
No, because that was weird.
You didn't have anybody run up and take a pic?
Mm-mm. I mean, that was I was in high school and then in college. So yeah, I did. And then at the church, I did it for a little bit. It wasn't a whole lot, but yeah, I did it. I mean, in high school, I did it all of high school. Yeah, and then like I said, I think my freshman year of college, something like that. But yeah, that was it. So also, somebody wanted to know, what's your favorite color?
Oh,
Okay.
I hate that question. I don't like favorites questions because I don't have what do you mean? My favorite changes every day.
Well, what is your favorite color today? Fans want to know.
Okay. Maybe I've been feeling a lot of sagey greens.
Is it because it's fall?
Maybe. I like a black and white, a lilac, pink sometimes.
I said pink. One color.
See, that's why I don't like this question.
Mine is black. It will always. I don't care what season it is. My favorite color is black.
If I'm gonna, here's the thing. I would say black because I wear black all the time. But if someone's like, I want to make you a cake, what color do you want the icing? I'm not gonna say black.
I would love a black cake. That's cute.
It's gonna get in your teeth and shit.
That's why you brush your teeth. Oh God.
I don't know.
Another person wanted to know, will you ever do a live podcast?
2023, baby.
Are we gonna put that out there? Are we gonna say that?
2023. I'm manifesting a lot of things for the next year.
Well, 2023 we'll do a live podcast.
Europe
where
for
are
the
we gonna do
summer.
it?
We have to do it
Somewhere where most of
where
our
the
fans
people
are. Y'all gotta tell us where y'all
Y'all gotta
from, so
let
we
us
can
know
have it
where
in
to
the, yeah, we can have it in the city where
I
a lot
got
of
some
people are.
points, baby.
Yeah.
We can fly. We can take this shit on the road. What do you think?
Where
did we have listeners that were? Was it
we have listeners everywhere.
Netherlands or something?
Yeah, we have listeners in the Netherlands. Let me bring up our actual list.
'Cause
I know
I'm
this episode
down
is
to
going a
fly to
little bit
Europe.
longer because this is our 100th episode, so we're gonna go a little.
We're
bit
gonna
longer.
go for 100 minutes.
No, let's not do that. We have people. Hold on. We have people from listening. Oh my God, this list keeps getting longer and longer. So we have listeners in the United States, obviously, Canada, Mexico, Japan, United Kingdom, Ireland, France, Italy, Czech Republic, Germany, Guam. Who's listening to
Who
us
the
in
hell is
Guam?
listening in Guam?
I love you though. South Africa, our people. Spain, Australia, the
Our
Bahamas.
people are in South Africa,
Yeah,
or just regular Africa?
there's no such thing as regular Africa.
There's Africa and then South Africa.
There's West, North, East African, South African.
I just thought apartheid, like, you know.
The whole continent still
No,
exists.
I know, but okay. Anyway,
We have listeners in the Bahamas, Qatar, Switzerland, the Netherlands, Kenya, Puerto Rico, Brazil, Sweden, Vietnam, the United Arab Emirates, Norway, Colombia, Bulgaria, Belize, Dominica, U.S. Virgin Islands, the Philippines, Greece, India, Serbia, and the Republic of Moldova.
we're going to Serbia.
Yo, first of all, I didn't realize we had all these listeners everywhere, but thank you all for listening. We definitely do appreciate it. Greece is on here too.
Look,
Did I say Greece?
Yes, you did. Greece,
But
musical.
the most of our, it's not gonna give it to me on my phone. I gotta go on. But most of our listeners are like,
in the U.S. of A.
there's between most of our listeners that when I look at the analytics are from obviously Texas, Florida, Georgia, and surprisingly Chicago.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I think that's our friend Megan.
Megan,
friend to
way
the
to
show.
go. Really
Thank
did
you.
some work up there.
Thank you for
I'm
plugging
down
us.
for
We
Chicago
appreciate it.
show, not in the winter though. I refuse to go.
Ooh, I want to go to Chicago in the winter.
Hell no.
No, why
I went in
not?
September and it was freezing. I don't want to go in the winter.
I would love to. I just don't want to get caught in a snowstorm though.
Well, then you're not going to Chicago in the winter.
I mean, it's not snowstorm all the time. They still go to school and work and stuff. No?
That's true, but it's
Yeah.
cold.
Okay. Well,
Anyway.
anything else we need to talk about before we get out of here? Oh my God, you're yawning. I cannot. First of all, we just want to thank you guys so much.
Truly, bottom of my heart.
We are at 30,000 downloads, which I still can't believe that we've had that many plays. But thank you all so much for listening to us just talk shit for however long we talk shit for every episode.
I love language.
This podcast started off as really a therapy session for me because we were going through the pandemic. It was super crazy. Fowler and I didn't even really know each other that well. We just she was the trash talking new grad and I was the hazing old head. And
and look how far we've come. Look at
very.
us.
I'm
Not
just
very.
kidding.
Yeah, we're still
we're still the same.
Same dog, new tricks.
Yeah, exactly. But so yeah, this definitely turned into an audio journal, an audio diary that we just added laughter and fun to. So thank you for continuing to join us every single Tuesday to hear us talk shit with each other and laugh and have fun. And we hope that you guys stick around for 100 more episodes. And who knows, maybe we can get a show out of this, you know.
At
Serious
least.
radio.
You think you like us now?
Wait until we're famous.
Wait until we're famous.
Well, I don't want the fame. I just
Prepare
want
to
the
be
money.
sick of me.
Shouts out to Kim Jenkins. I personally don't want to be famous. I just want the money.
I want the money.
Just give me the
in
money.
cars.
I mean, I'll be in front of the camera. I'm cool with that, but just give me the money.
Yeah. I don't know about fame.
I don't know that you can
I'm gonna
handle
have to
fame.
up my meds if I'm gonna be famous.
Yeah, I think, you know what I think would be the biggest issue for you?
Huh?
The comments.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
I
you would
agree.
focus more on the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also I'm like, no, they need to know. No, you need to know.
Like
That didn't
defending
happen.
yourself?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I would do that. Someone would have to take my phone. I would need like a PR person to have my social media. And
Yeah,
then I
so
would
we
have
wouldn't
my
give you
little
the
burner
password
account.
to the Instagram and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Because people are just like, it just amazes me how crazy people can be behind a screen.
But you know what the good thing about people being crazy behind the screen? You get if they comment on it, you get both a view and a comment little ding. And so that adds to your revenue. So that's kind of how I look at negative comments. That's why I refuse to ever comment or respond back to any negative comment because you viewed it, so you gave me the view, and you also commented, which is increasing my engagement. So I'm happy. So keep commenting. I'm never going to respond to you. However, you know, because we've had a couple of negative comments. This one guy said some crazy stuff about, Fowler, oh my God, white people and black people. And I was just like, have you watched a single episode, like the full episode, or are you going off a clip? Because you know that's marketing, right? But okay.
People say some wild
They say some wild stuff, and I think it's hilarious because I will always comment to the positive stuff, because when you address the positivity, it only brings more positivity. When you address the negativity, then everybody else feels comfortable to do it. So just
that's on karma. Blessed and highly favored.
Absolutely.
Here in this house,
we will serve the Lord.
Amen, sister.
Amen. Well, this has been another episode, y'all. 100th episode.
Yeah.
We thank you guys so much for taking this ride with us. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and download. And please leave us a review on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Breaker. We're on iHeartRadio.
You can
YouTube
say something
too.
Negative as long as it's 5 stars.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want. Just give us the 5
stars.
Yeah. And then share it with other people as well, too. So we appreciate that.
I hope you have a way better week than you think you're going to have.
Have an amazing week on purpose.
There you go. That's what I was trying to say.
And y'all, I hope y'all like our new shirts. Uh-oh. These are going to be our new uniform. I'm kidding. It's not. But yeah.
Ew,
Hopefully y'all like our new
what's
shirt.
going on?
It's the headphones. Anyway. All right, y'all. We're going to let y'all get out of here. Thank you guys so much for
Enduring? Is that what you're saying?
No,
enduring?
I was going to say enjoying.
Thank you for enduring this podcast.
Yeah, enjoying our 100th episode.
Our first and last episode.
No, it's
That's
not.
it. We're signing off forever.
No, the blood of Jesus. We're not letting go yet. No. Not until we get a contract. Anyway, but yeah, thank you guys so much for, again, tuning in. We appreciate it. We love y'all. Thank you so much for the continued support. And y'all just remember to spread love.
Spread light. And don't forget to laugh your face off.
This is 100.
It's what?
This is 100.
Yeah.
This is 100.
What? Not 99, but
This
it's
is 100.
We hit 100. Yeah.
99 and a half, but 100.
I'll say.
100. Hey.
You couldn't do it. It's 100.
This is a lot of hard work, y'all. Especially too when you have a full-time job and you have to edit everything by yourself.
Guys, we're doing the best we can.
We really
to
are.
hit 100.
Hey, we made it. We made it to 100. Somebody give us a TV show. 100. Hey, give us a radio show.
100.
Give us something, please. Some money so we can quit our full-time jobs.
Please, we made it. Please, for the love of God.
What more do you want from us?
I'm afraid, yeah. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this.
Come on, suck it up. I've never done it before, but come on. It's not going to be that bad.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Okay, ready?
1.
I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, I'll do it. Just hold on. I don't like
You
to do
count it off.
Okay, 1. You know mine's not going to pop because I'm not strong enough to do it.
It's okay. Mine
Okay, let's
won't
just do
either.
it. 1,
Angle
2.
it, though.
Where?
Right here. Just right here. Okay, you ready?
Up or down or at the camera?
Just away from you.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, fuck. I can't even do it. I'm weak. I can't do it.
Give that to me.
I did it.
Good thing you bought 4.
I know, right?